Hello and welcome to my FA Cup round 5 predictions. Last 16 games take place then, don't they? We've got some big games. Mansfield versus Arsenal tomorrow lunchtime is a good one. Also got Fulham, Southampton, Leeds, Norwich, Newcastle, Man City, Wrexham, Chelsea, just a few of the games that we have coming up this weekend. So yeah, let's just jump straight to my round 5 FA Cup predictions. Into tonight's game then, straight away, Wolves versus Liverpool. These two sides played each other on Tuesday night, and it was a big win for Wolves, wasn't it, over Liverpool. This one's also on BBC One if you would like to watch it. 2-1 home win for Wolves over Liverpool, 2-0 home win for Wolves last Friday night as well over Villa. Liverpool 4 wins on the trot before that loss at Wolves as well in there too. Wolves and Liverpool have not drawn any of the last 9 matches against each other. It's impossible to draw this game. Wait. It is. You can draw it, but we're going to extra time and penalties if it is. 2-1 win for Wolves in the Premier League, as we just spoke about, and the head-to-head record. Liverpool won this fixture earlier in the season. Is there any other games where they played each other in the FA Cup? 17th of January 2023, 1-0 win for Liverpool, 2-2 draw between the sides on the 7th of January. That was a replay. Wolves to beat Liverpool in 2019, and Wolves beat them at Anfield. They do have a pretty good head-to-head record in the FA Cup. 5 wins for Wolves, 1 draw, 18 wins for Liverpool overall on the head-to-heads. I'm going to back Liverpool though. To win this, I'm going to go for a 1-0 away Liverpool win and get over the line against this Wolves side here. So yeah, Liverpool to win by a 1-0 in this one. And to Mansfield we go at the One Call Stadium. Mansfield have drawn their last 2 matches at home to Wimbledon and away at Rotherham. They take on an Arsenal side that battered Wigan in the last round by 4-0. This will be a trickier game for Arsenal as it is going away to Mansfield, and it will be quite a tough test. You would imagine Arsenal haven't lost in 10. Mansfield going a bit through a sticky patch at the moment. They're not on the best form in League One, but if they could get something here, it will be absolutely magical and probably one of the shocks of just the decade, whatever you want to say. But yeah, this could be a massive upset if Mansfield could get it over the line. It'd be brilliant if Nigel Clough's side could do that. No Declan Rice for Arsenal in this one, of course. He is suspended. That's not going to stop Arsenal winning this. I'm going to go for a 3-0 routine Arsenal win, sadly, for the Mansfield team. Yeah, I think this will be quite a boring, quite a routine win for Arsenal in this one, similar to the Portsmouth game, but I don't see Mansfield scoring 3-0 to Arsenal here. Into a big game at the racecourse as Wrexham take on Chelsea. Chelsea with a big win away at Villa Park in the week. Wrexham themselves, 3 wins on the trot for them over Ipswich, Pompey and Charlton. Wrexham haven't lost in 5. 2-2 draw between the sides earlier in the season, which was in pre-season, of course, in America. 0 wins for Wrexham, 1 draw, 1 win for Chelsea. I'm sure Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney will be at this game and roaring on Wrexham here. It has the sense of a cup set, doesn't it, this one? Pedro Neto have been flying for Chelsea so far in the FA Cup so far. 4 goals for him, a hat-trick away at Hull, of course, in the FA Cup so far this season. Keeler Dunn has also grabbed himself 2 goals in the competition so far. Yeah, Phil Parkinson's Wrexham, they'll be looking to win this, I'm sure. The racecourse will be rocking. It's always rocking at home, let's be honest. I'm going to back a Chelsea win. I know it might be a bit unfortunate, but I think it'd be tight. I think this one could go to extra time. I think it could go the distance, but I'm just going to back Chelsea to win this. I'm going to go for 3-2 Chelsea away win. I think it could be a really tight game of football, this one, but I just think Chelsea will get over the line against Wrexham in this one. So yeah, Chelsea getting over the line, but I think Wrexham will give them a right game. Into the 8 o'clock kickoff we go then on Saturday night as Newcastle take on Man City at 8 o'clock. Newcastle did beat Manchester United by 2-1 in the week. City drawing at home to Forest, 2 drop points. They'll be looking to win this one and keep that cup competition run going. Will Pep Guardiola's sides? Newcastle haven't kept a clean sheet in 12. City haven't lost in 10, mind you. They don't lose very many games. They do draw quite a few. 2-1 win for City, of course, earlier in the not earlier in the month, last month, sorry, was a 2-1 home win for City at the back end of February. They did play in the AFL Cup. I think they did play in the FA Cup last season, or was it season before? Season before, 2-0 win for City on that occasion. Last time they played before that was on the 20th of June in the FA Cup, and it was a 2-0 away win for City that day. 4 wins for Newcastle, 4 draws, 29 wins for Manchester City. I think City, this will be difficult. I'm going to back a 1-1 draw, but I think Manchester City will get through via a penalty shootout in this one and beat Newcastle here. So, yeah, back in City to win this by on penalties over Newcastle. 1-1 though, the final result outcome. Fulham versus Southampton is the 12 o'clock kickoff. It's kind of a bit of a dull Sunday, but there's still some decent ties on offer that could provide a few upsets. Fulham did lose at midweek. At home to West Ham. Bit of a disappointing result for them. Back-to-back wins for Southampton. 3-1 over Wednesday. 5-0 over QPR in there as well. Fulham haven't kept a clean sheet in 13. Southampton haven't lost in 9 under Tonda Eka at the moment. 4 wins for Fulham on the head-to-head, 4 draws and 6 wins for Southampton. 2-1 win for Fulham over Southampton last time they did play 0-0 draw back at the Cottage last season. Of course, both Premier League sides last season. Southampton just beating Derby's 11-point record there. Kevin has got 2 goals in this competition so far and been their top scoring player. Southampton's best player in this competition, according to this, has been James Bree. Do let me know in the comments if he has, because I ain't got much knowledge on that. Anyway, Fulham will win this. I think they will concede. I think Southampton will score due to their attacking football under Tonga Eckert. But yeah, I'm backing Fulham to win this. We'll go for a 3-1 home Fulham win. I think this will be quite a routine win at 12 o'clock on a Sunday afternoon for the Cottagers, and they will beat Southampton comfortably by 3-1. Port Vale versus Sunderland is next then at Vale Park. Port Vale with a big win in the week over Bristol City is exactly what they needed. And Sunderland also getting a big win in the Premier League in the week away at Leeds United. Sunderland did get past Championship Oxford in the last round. Port Vale, of course, beating Bristol City. They've been doing okay in the Cups this year, Port Vale. It has to be said, apart from getting battered in the Virtue Trophy away at Stockport, they beat Fleetwood in the 3rd round as well. Head-to-head records, not really a lot to base off. 2021, they did play each other 2-1 away with for Sunderland that day. They have played in the FA Cup before in 2018. That was also a 2-1 away win for Sunderland. Are we heading towards a 2-1 away win for Sunderland? This one takes place 1:30 on TNT Sports 1. Are we going to get a cup set in this one between Port Vale and Sunderland? It'd be very difficult to see. I know, with the way Port Vale are playing at the moment in the league, but they are still doing a decent cup run at the moment. I'm gonna back Sunderland though, sadly. You know what, back a 2-1, because that's what it's been on the past couple of times these two have played in cup competitions. So yeah, 2-1 away, Sunderland win at Vale Park here. 4:30 kickoff. I'm not sure who's chose this. Leeds versus Norwich, and if we beat Leeds, this is who we will be playing. This would have been a great chance to get to the quarterfinals of the FA Cup, but sadly we just couldn't beat Leeds in that shootout. Of course, Leeds back-to-back losses at home for them, at home to Sunderland and at home to Manchester City. Norwich back-to-back wins for them. Only loss in their last 5 came at home to Birmingham City. Leeds did beat Norwich 2-0. 9 wins for Leeds, 7 draws, 3 wins for Norwich on that one. Yeah, 2-0. They did play in the Championship where playoffs a few years back, and Leeds absolutely trounced them there. Yeah, difficult one to call this. 9 wins for Leeds. As I said, I've already gone through the head-to-heads. Haven't kept a clean sheet at 8. Leeds United haven't scored in their last 2 either. Leeds haven't lost to Norwich City in their last 8 meetings. 6 wins, drawing 2. I'm going to back Leeds to win this. Be quite a comfortable win. I'm going to go for a 3-0 home Leeds United win. I think if Leeds go strong, they'll win this quite easily against Philip Clement's Norwich City in this one. But yeah, comfortable win for Leeds over Norwich here. And the final game is West Ham taking on Brentford then at the London Stadium on Friday night. Monday night. Sorry, of course it's Monday night. Brentford did get points away at Bournemouth earlier in the week. Of course, Brentford won the 2 previous games in the head-to-head over West Ham. 5-2 defeat. West Ham's only lost in their last 5 away at Liverpool. Have they ever played in the FA Cup? They have on the 7th of January 2023. It was a 1-0 away win for West Ham at Brentford that day. Earlier in the season, 2-0 away win for Brentford. Last time they played at the G-Tech was in the 20th of September 2024. 1-1 draw between the sides. 4 wins for West Ham, 1 draw, 7 wins for Brentford. I see Brentford doing something here, but then you never know with West Ham what team they're going to put out. I'm going to back Brentford to win this. I'm going to go for a scrappy 1-0 away win for Keith Andrews' side in this one. So, 1-0 away, Brentford win over West Ham here. Thank you very much for watching my FA Cup Round 5 predictions. If you did like the video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell as well. And I'll speak to you all on the next one, which will be here for a review on Monday. So, don't forget to stay tuned for that. And I'll speak to you all on the next one.